Well, now joining us in the studio today are the Broadway Players. They're a group in the community we want to know more about. So we have two people from that group with me now. We have Susan Payne, who is the producer of the play they're just putting on now, A Few Good Men, and Janet Soul, the director of this play. Welcome to the program again. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Okay. I might disagree a little bit. All right, so tell me a little bit about first Broadway Players. What is it exactly?
Actually, the Friends of the Broadway is the parent organization of the Broadway Theater, and the Broadway Players are a committee that does live theater with adults.
Okay, and you guys work in town. How many plays you do a year?
We do 3 shows per year with just the adults. We also do 1 show that's combined with the Broadway Playhouse kids every year at Dickens.
So you work with any number of ages then?
Oh, completely.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the play you're working on now is A Few Good Men.
Yes.
And why did you ultimately choose this?
It's kind of one of those shows about the underdogs doing the right thing and trying to do the right thing when they're getting in trouble for basically killing somebody. It sounds really bad, but they were just following an order.
Oh, no, everyone can relate to that.
Sure.
So you have an interesting role in this, though, Susan. What is you consult on a certain aspect of it, right?
Yes. Well, I'm the producer, but my husband is the technical advisor. He is 22 years in the Army, and even though it's a play, the Marines and the Navy, we also have some Marines and some local Navy men that have been technical advisor, and I'm there to help whenever they're not there.
So you've had like the VFW working with you, and
Yep.
you have a cast that covers the ages too for this one, right?
Yes. Our youngest cast member is 16, and our oldest is 70.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I understand though that the role these people are taking very seriously. There's a lot of different. What are they undergoing?
Well, everybody that auditioned that has a male role, which is predominantly the whole play, we asked all of them if they would be willing to cut their hair and shave.
Like a military man?
Yeah.
Yes, and every one of them said yes, and they're all going to do it. Most of our players have pretty long hair, a lot of facial hair, and that's all going to be gone here in about 2.5 weeks.
Commitment to their role.
Yes.
So how many people are in this play altogether?
There's actually a cast of about 26 or 27. We have some people who can't be there only one weekend, so we're doing what we can to get everybody involved. They are filling in as extras some weekends. They have a line or two one weekend, and they just aren't there the next. So
I guess
it'll be a different show.
We're mentioning dates, so I guess we should talk about when this actually is. When is it?
April 25, 26, and 27, and May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
And when does it play on those days?
Friday and Saturday it plays at 7 p.m. and Saturday or Sunday it's at 3.
Okay, and I understand, too, you're going to have some actors here to perform a scene for us, right?
Yes, we are.
Who do you have with us?
We have Michael Knight, Tim Castillo, and Brendan Crum.
And what are their, because I mean a lot of people are probably familiar with the film at home.
Yep.
What are their equivalents?
I don't even know who played the 2 accused guys, truthfully. That's really bad. But Michael Knight plays the part that Tom Cruise played.
Okay. See, that's what a lot of people would know, too. I don't think
Yes.
we're going to start playing movie trivia here, but that's all right. So we were talking before the show about the different training they went through. Is there any funny stories about these people dealing with military
Yes,
aspects?
when my husband, he came in to do training, we had them all in a big room, and he tried to get them, and everybody that's in the play, none of them have any military experience whatsoever, so he brought in a, what do we call it, a stress ball.
Yes.
And he would teach them to salute and try and do things, and when they wouldn't do it right, he'd throw the ball at them. And you'd get where he'd tell them about face, left, right, and you'd get 4 that would go one way, a couple that would go this way. But they got it down. They did really well considering they don't have any military experience.
I think we need to steal that for this show, and I make a mistake to throw a stress ball at me. What we're going to do, actually, right now is take a break, and then we're going to see this scene of A Few Good Men acted live right here on this show, so you won't kind of want to go away. We'll be back. Joining us here in the studio, as promised, with their hair still intact, are the actors of the Broadway Players here to do a scene from A Few Good Men. So like any good director, I will say, lights, camera, go.
Officer on deck 10, huh?
Why did you care that Santiago was writing a letter?
Sir?
I want to know why you cared.
It was a code red, sir.
Yeah, well, see, Colonel Jessup thinks you're He doesn't think you were just trying to train him. He thinks that you were trying to kill him. That's not true, sir.
Private! The lieutenant did not ask for an opinion.
No, what's true? Why did you care?
It was a code red, sir.
8,000 men on that base. Why did you care?
I was his squad leader. It was my job, sir.
Yeah, but why did you care? Not you, him. Why did you care?
Sir, Private Santiago
No,
broke...
no. I don't want to hear about your chain of command. And I don't want to hear about loyalty. I don't even want to hear about some bozo code of honor. Why did you care?
Sir, Private Santiago
No,
broke the code.
did you hear what I just said?
Private Santiago need to learn...
Why did you care?
A weak link. We have a responsibility.
Why did you care?
Because God was watching.
What did Kendrick say to you?
Very good. Very good. You should put on the tickets, warning, anger, and intensity may hurt some members of the audience. Real quick, how are you feeling about getting your hair cut? You're one of the people that's to get it, right?
Well, see, I'm a bit obsessed with my hair, so
You and me both.
I'm fairly sure I'm gonna cry.
Great. This is a man playing a military man. He's going to cry over the cutting of his hair. Anyway, thank you all for being here. It was another good show. Thanks to you people for being here.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. And we thank you for joining us here on MHTV Live as well. We'll be here next week with another show, and hopefully you'll be there with us as well. I'm Jason Antonovich. Until that time, goodbye, everybody.